Of this Crystal Palace career mode, we have West Brom and Tottenham up next, and Norwich as well. So anyway, let's get into the West Brom game. We are at home, and we really want to be getting 3 points here. That was my aim anyway. That's our aim. But anyway, here's the starting 11. Not much has changed really, other than we're starting Zelalem. He's looked pretty good for me recently. He looks good in his stats and stuff, so I thought I'd give him a first team chance. Basically, he actually asked for it. He sent me an email saying, "Can I have a chance?" I think I've been doing well in the reserves, so I thought I'd give him a chance, and you'll see how he gets on in this game. But anyway, yeah, and his West Brom's lineup is quite a strong lineup for West Brom. So yeah, I'm not going to argue with that. Anyway, let's get into the game. Here we go. It's Balassi on the ball, and yeah, this is kicking off, and yeah, that's Balassi with some skill, and it fades out. But anyway, and this is West Brom on the attack there. That's Brunt driving down the wing here, and I don't know why, but I don't know why he didn't run a bit quicker. But here we go, and there's Ode or however you say his name. He heads the ball, and Tommaso Berni, brilliant save. I think that's his first save for us, and it's a brilliant save there. It actually went pretty much in the corner, and Berni just managed to get a hand to it. You can't really see from that angle, but yeah. And then there he is again, showing his dominance from the corner, and he's looking pretty decent already. So I'm glad we signed him. And here's Balassi on the ball, and makes a fool of a few defenders, but the defenders actually managed to get a block in, and then he loses the ball, unfortunately. But here we go. Here's West Brom on the attack, and they lose the ball, and Gabbiadini's here just driving with the ball after winning the possession, and just running. Look at that. It's beautiful. And Balassi with brilliant positioning there. He smashes it, and well, he's right at the keeper, but it was a great save. And Zelalem again, great shot, but Foster, brilliant save. Pretty much a double save there. So playing really well there. And here's Gabbiadini on the ball, and it was to Zaha, then to Hogota again, and Balassi, and he tries to get past the player here, and he ends up giving it away. Look, so there you go. But we gain possession again, and Gabbiadini shoots, and what a save again by Foster. Foster's in brilliant form this game. Look at that, great save, especially from Gabbiadini anyway. Here's Balassi with the cross, and Foster manages to comfortably get it away, but it's straight to Dan, and Dan almost scores. It was quite close. Anyway, yeah, we're on the attack again, and here's Zelalem to Balassi. Balassi, Ronaldo chop inside, one touch, and then smashes it, middle of the goal, but quite high, and it's just too much for Foster to deal with this time, and it's 1-0, and in the 36th minute. So yeah, that's Balassi doing a Balassi, I suppose you could call it now. He's been so consistent for us in the last couple of seasons now, or the last season or so. So yeah, that's a great goal, typical goal from him. His first goal in the Premier League this season as well. So anyway, here's West Brom in the attack again, and is Gamboa on the ball to Gardner, and it's a shot. Berni makes a save, and can't do much about that. Berni does well to get down there. Unfortunately, he couldn't hold it. I would have been amazed if he held that, but West Brom's attacker there just too quick, and manages to just volley it in, and he's hit that quite well actually, on the half volley actually, but he's hit that quite well. It was a really nice contact there, but you know, fortunately there was no keeper there in the way. So anyway, yeah, that's 1-1 now at half time pretty much. So yeah, here's Townsend driving down the wing now, and he cuts inside, typical Townsend, and he's hit it right at Foster there. So yeah, Foster clears, and that is the end of the first half. Anyway, start the second half. Here we go. So West Brom kick off there, and there's Lescott, and Lescott switches it, I suppose you could call that, and Suarez there making a challenge. Anyway, Balassi to Hogota. Hogota drives, and what a challenge that was by the West Brom defender there. Anyway, here's Berahino, and here's Ode, and then Berahino again smacks it, and Berni makes a spectacular save, brilliant save. That's outside the boot. They're actually quite difficult to save. If you've been a keeper on this game, you know that those are quite difficult to save. So Yeah, that was great. But anyway, and it was called offside anyway because one of the West Brom left winger, I think it was, or left attacker, that side of the play anyway, he was offside anyway. So yeah, so that was that anyway. Gabbiadini on the ball here. Romeo back to Gabbiadini. Gabbiadini goes for a finesse shot and actually almost captures Foster off guard there, and it goes out for a corner. Here's Balassi taking the corner, and Foster collects it quite comfortably. It was quite a bad corner, to be honest. Anyway, here's Balassi again. Controls that ball brilliantly, and he actually gets the free kick. So well done, Balassi, being typical Balassi yet again. And that's a yellow card for Felipe Melo, which is actually one of West Brom's new signings as well. But anyway, here's Balassi, power and free kick it, and what a save by Foster. It was a good save. He did see it all the way, to be fair. So but it was a good save, and well done, Balassi. He hasn't got that much free kick I've seen. He's been able to do that. So yeah, well done, Balassi. Anyway, here's Hugota on the ball to Romeo, to Ward. Great challenge, but we still have possession because Townsend is there to maintain possession. Here's Hugota again. Balassi, brilliant quick feet there. And here's Gabbiadini, cuts inside, smashes it, deflection, and Foster is there to hold the ball. Anyway, Gabbiadini again making trouble, and they go just wide. Brilliant chance he made there, but it's so close. Anyway, Balassi again. We were all over West Brom this game, and unfortunately, here you go. You see that Balassi couldn't quite manage to score there at the end, and yeah, that is the end of the game. We actually end up drawing this game, which is really annoying. You would have thought we would get 3 points from this, as I said at the start of this episode, but unfortunately, we can't. So Foster gets a 9.0 rating there. So well done, Foster. He deserves that, to be fair. But anyway, let's get into the Tottenham game. And this is quite a big game. We want to draw this minimum, really, because Tottenham are a good team on FIFA anyway. No disrespect to any Tottenham fans, but well, Tottenham are a good team, I suppose. But anyway, Vorm is in goal, so they've actually sold Lloris. I'm not sure if you've seen that before, but yeah, that's pretty much their lineup as you saw. But anyway, yeah, we have pretty much the same team, other than Romeo starting rather than Delalem. But yeah, that's exactly the same team other than that, though. So yeah, let's get into the game. So Hugota to kick off here. Balassi to Ward. And yeah, we've got a decent record against Tottenham, I believe. We've actually won twice against them before, but I think that was one in the cup and then one in the league. So I believe, I'm not actually sure about that. That's what I recall. But anyway, look at the save there by Berni. Brilliant. Soldado on the turn, and great save. Anyway, here's Suarez, and again, last-ditch defending. We saw that in the Capital One Cup final, and yet again, a very similar tackle. And that's offside there, so we don't need to worry about that. But yeah, Suarez again, really coming into his own now. He's really getting good at, well, he's really improving basically. So I'm really starting to like him, and I can actually use him really well. And I'm quite excited for the games to come. And Balassi with the attempt, and just wide. Really good attempt from Balassi. He's in really good form. Anyway, here's Tottenham on the attack, and here's Eriksen. And he does a little 1-2 here with Lennon and smashes it. And Berni with a crucial save. Berni, what? I can't say much more. I've just bought him, and he's made so many saves already. If it wasn't for him, we would have lost the last couple of games, or the last game even. So yeah, I can't believe he's been a really good signing so far. So anyway, here's Eriksen with the cross, and it's Capu. Absolutely, he goes high and wide. So yeah, it's not bothering us. But anyway, Gabbiadini with the chance, and look at that. That was so close. That was literally probably about 2 inches wide. Otherwise, that was in. That was exactly in. That would have been a perfect shot. Vorm would never ever would have got there. So that's it was just so unlucky from Gabbiadini there. A brilliant try. But anyway, that is half time. Anyway, get into the second half, and Soldado to kick off, this time to Eriksen. And Paulinho's on the ball, and Hugota gets the ball, and Eriksen makes up for his little mistake. Anyway, here's Lennon on the ball, driving down the wing, and crosses it, and what a save that was by Berni yet again. And you'll see here, Berni, here we go. What the hell, Berni? So he has his moments of greatness, and then really dodgy moments like that, and I suppose that's what we get for getting a small keeper. I don't know, it might be because he might have been just a bit cautious. But anyway, and we won a free kick in the 73rd minute in a really good position, but we didn't have any proper free kick takers. So I put Gabbiadini on it, and a great save by Vorm there. So they managed to clear it for a corner. But anyway, nothing came of the corner here. But anyway, here's Gabbiadini on the ball, and he gives it away, unfortunately. And this is the end of the game. We actually drew, unfortunately, which is really, really annoying. We've had 2 draws in the last 2 games. That's only 2 points of a possible 6. So that's it's just annoying, really. We could have done so much better, but unfortunately we haven't. So anyway, here's the Norwich game, and yeah, this is just the highlights now. Just because I needed to fit this game in, I wanted to do 3 games this episode. But anyway, what a goal, what a deflection from Townsend here. He drives inside the box, and you'll see a replay of that at the end of this episode. But he basically drives in the middle, smashes it, and pretty much at the keeper, and it takes a massive deflection, then goes top corner. Anyway, here's Balassi again, and look at that for a finish. Left foot, and pretty much brushed the side netting on the way in. So a brilliant finish from Balassi here. And yeah, Ruddy with a really, really, really good save there. Good reactions. And there's Olsen, and he dives in, and I think he gets a yellow card for that. And Balassi again. I mean, I can't keep complimenting Balassi. He's been so good. He's definitely our star player. And but yeah, and I think there's one of their centre backs there going for a shot in the box, and that was towards the end of the game. And yeah, he puts it wide. But yeah, there's Dan going for a shot as well, our centre back, and he puts it wide. But that's Van Volswinkel actually pressuring him. But here we go. Here's Balassi. And that's his 2nd goal of the game, and it's just a sweaty, really. Can't say much about that, and he celebrates a lot for it. I don't know why, but he does. And there's Townsend's brilliant chance. Look, that was so close. It actually hit the top of the net before going wide. But anyway, that was 3-0, so it's great to see that we've actually got some sort of form. So that means we have 5 points in the last 3 games. So that's okay, but it could be better. But anyway, this is a replay of Townsend's goal, and look at this. But anyway, this is the end of the episode. Thank you so much for watching. I've been mgoth1200. I will see you again soon, right after you see this crucial deflection. Look at this. Anyway, thanks again. See you again soon.